You know, we're all going through a gamut of emotions right now in life. No matter where you go, we're frustrated, we're fearful, we feel stuck and stifled. We can't live our life the way we want to live. We feel isolated and alone. I get it. We're all struggling through this. Did you know that stuck toxic emotions in your body is actually the seat of disease, chronic disease? And if you really want to get rid of this stuck toxic emotions that you're feeling that you don't know what to do with, because it's really hard to let it go today. It's hard to know, what do I do? Where do I go? How do I free myself from this negative energy? Well, I have 2 of the best exercises that can help you to quickly, safely, and effectively eliminate that stuck toxic energy. So make sure you stick around and watch the rest of this video. And remember, if you want to go beyond the physical realm and really improve your own soul spiritual evolution by fixing those negative thoughts and emotions that are affecting not just your health but your life as well, then remember to ring that bell, subscribe, and stick around, because every Tuesday I put out another video based on my 35+ years of experience in the health and wellness industry, and I want to help you transform your health and life in the absolute highest and best way possible. Now today I'm talking about how your thoughts and your emotions really do affect your life, and how today in the world we are so caught up in so many crazy toxic emotions, and there seems to be no way out. We feel so stifled right now, and we're fearful, we're angry, we're frustrated, we're so confused. It really does affect us. And if you aren't properly releasing them in the right way, they can get stuck and bottled up and create all kinds of physical damage in your life force that then filters out into physical symptoms. And those symptoms can eventually lead to disease. And I don't want that to happen to you. So today, I'm going to share with you 2 of my best exercises that I utilize with my clients and myself as a way to get rid of the issue out of the tissue. So, number 1 exercise is really more about mobilizing your energy, getting that life force and chi moving so that you are more able to let go of that negative stuck energy. So the first exercise, if anybody's ever done any kind of karate exercises, this is kind of a similar exercise. So what it is it's about mobilizing the breath force. You want to move energy through breathing, because breathing moves everything. It brings better energy into and better oxygen into your lungs that goes into the blood capillaries around the lungs that go into the rest of your body. It just gets the energy moving faster, which is why exercise is such a great way to mobilize positive energy, those good feeling neurons and chemicals that we utilize to feel better by exercise. So this is a simple, easy way though to get mobilizing energy without having to go running down the laneway. So what you're going to do is you're going to get into a nice comfortable position, and you're going to, standing sometimes is more effective as well. And what you want to do is you want to take in a breath as deep into your lungs as possible, right into the bottom of your diaphragm. And you're going to do this really as forceful and loud as you can. Push all that air that you take in out fully. So you don't want to necessarily hold anything back. And that's the key to this exercise. And I want you to try to do at least 3 of those in a row periodically throughout your day. And I'll say why you don't want to do more than 3, because it can actually make you dizzy. I've had people pass out, fall over, because mobilizing that energy that you've held on to for a really long time, and then you start opening and expanding it up, it can be almost too much at once. It can be a bit of a head rush. So I want you to take your time with it. But remember, it's a deep breath all the way in, and then push it all the way out. Give that one a try. And that's probably a good place to start, and I would suggest doing that for about a week or so. And if you still are feeling a little prickly and on edge, and like you still feel kind of stuck and rigid, your body feels tense, and working with the last video that I did over here about how to empower yourself with a very particular word, that word we're going to use today for an even bigger way to not only release stuck energy, but empower you as well. And here's that exercise. So this exercise is similar to the ha, but it uses the word no. And no in a way to empower yourself. So if you watched last week's video and you're going like, oh, yeah, I really have trouble saying no, especially to my loved ones or the people I care about. I just want to help everybody. I get it. However, when you keep doing that, you become a doormat, you become a victim. You feel like, wait, I'm not living my life for me. And if you're feeling that way, here's a good exercise to work on. So find a really quiet, safe place to do this though in the house, because it can be a little bit scary. I know the ha's are loud, but this could be even a bigger exercise. You may even find yourself breaking down into some serious crying. If you need to move energy and emotions out, it's always great to just let them flow. And this exercise will do that. You might scream, you might yell, you might cry, who knows what comes up, but whatever needs to come up and come out, you need to let it happen, because that's the only way you're going to free everything that you've been bottling up. And here's how you're going to do this exercise. So again, find a nice comfortable place, very quiet, secluded, maybe wait till everybody's out of the house. That's generally what I do. Or I warn them. I'm like, hey, just so you know, I'm going to do a little bit of expressing. And we've all done this in this household. So here's what you start with. You just start with saying no, 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 and think about all the things and the times that you maybe never said no, but God darn it, you wanted to say no. Let that well up inside of you. No, no, no more will I do that. No more can you walk all over me. No more. Just let it unfold and just keep spouting no. I've had older clients say, well, I even started swearing and cursing because I just needed to just dump it all out. Whatever needs to come out, let it come out. Let it vent and just purge and scream at the top of your lungs if you need to. But let it out in a safe, peaceful way. Okay, maybe peaceful isn't the right word, but in a safe place. Not dumping it on other people, not screaming and yelling at your loved ones because you're so caught up and bent up and find a safe place to let it go. So that is the no exercise that will not only make you feel 100 times better by the time you're done it, but it will empower you to realize that it's okay to say no sometimes. And that's what I want to make sure this week you really learn how to just dump all that toxic, negative energy. Get rid of it. Stop holding on to it. We're in a chaotic, crazy world, and you need to be able to find your sane place in that world. And really, sometimes it's just about you taking control of you. And that's what this video is about today. And remember, if you want, to work on that exercise, but you still feel like there's something niggling at you that you just can't seem to get rid of, no matter how much you try to vent, then I highly suggest you pop on down here and check out my IOME healing kits. I have many different kits that have great emotional, mental support tools that actually can unconsciously quickly release those emotions for you so that you can then move on into a greater, better place for you. So I really hope that you've enjoyed this video today. Comment below. Have you ever found a time when you really just needed to release and you might have dumped it on another person, but is there a way that you release your emotions? I know some people, utilize exercise, they utilize other things, but share with me your favorite exercise to release bottled up emotions. Maybe it's watching a really sad movie. Whatever it is, share with me in the links below. And remember, if you love this video, make sure you hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And share it with anybody else who you think really probably could use some better ways to remove their emotional toxic buildup as opposed to dumping all over everybody. And if you really, want to learn some other ways about how your thoughts and emotions are really affecting your physical body in bigger ways, then make sure you check out these other videos over here. And remember, for the rest of this week, be authentic, be empowered, and own it completely.